Hi everybody, welcome to G4G here on YouTube. Today we are in Iron Maiden Legacy the Beast, and we are going to open up some packs. Or we will need to get the update first. Okay. So, Iron Maiden Legacy the Beast recently had some updates to the game. And these have all occurred post-Halloween. They kind of occurred mostly with Black Friday and everything. And these have been some fun little updates because we've got a lot of new packs coming to the store over here. And I've built up a little bit. My ironite was high, so I picked up a pack or two. I figure, you know, we'll go ahead and open them up, and I think the rift is still up, but it might actually be down. We'll find out when we get in. Oh, Nox. Devote one memory. Cool thing about doing Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast videos is I don't have to worry about supplying any music, because it has awesome music right with it. Ever since MAA has died, this was one of the first games that was introduced to me when Marvel Adventures Alliance was dying. And I like it a lot. Marvel Future Fight unfortunately grabs a lot of my mobile play because it is incredibly involved and it's kind of intense at the higher levels between Alliance battles and world bosses and everything, but Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast is one of the new ones since Marvel Adventures Alliance died that I've really enjoyed and do like playing, and certainly can see myself sitting down and giving this a good amount of my time. Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Contest of Champions, they all existed during MA1, so I don't really count those, but for ones post MAA, Iron Maiden and Oz have definitely been two new games for me. I've got some people on Facebook that kind of push Monster Legends, and there's a lot of people out there who of course like the Star Wars game, but being a Disney property, there's a lot of backlash against that one. And I'm hesitant to take a look at that game, mostly because I'm afraid of looking into it and everybody going, oh, don't give in, don't give in, don't give in, don't do that game. Plus, one of these games would have to drop out before I looked at another. I mean, maintaining a presence in Oz, Iron Maiden, Marvel Future Fight, gonna be tough. So, Brave New World packs, limited time character event, 10 new characters. We have Brave New World dungeons coming soon, and that pleases me, because it shows you that the game is actively being developed, and that's really cool. And new content for games like this is always great. So the BNW packs are going to have an Assassin Eddie, Undead Rescuers, Corrupt Droids, and Corrupt Rescuers, which I have not run into yet. I think they're going to be in that new dungeon. Guaranteed 3 to 5 star character of any class, including Gunner and Assassin, with an increased chance of new Brave New World characters. And it's funny, right before I was going to film this video, I got a request on one of my other Iron Maiden videos to do one of these new packs. So, I believe there it is right there. So, first thing I'm going to do is this Gun Assassin one. Soulless Demon. So I've grown a decent amount of assassins, the purple assassin class, but I'm still only having one Gold Gunner. So here is the Brave New World pack. 1 out of the 5. I kind of think it sucks that it costs so much money to open these. It's like you should just be able to open them. Paying to open them kind of sucks. So, neat. Undead Rescuer. But, another assassin. 3 stars though, that's pretty cool. Still says I'm at interesting. Opening up another one. Desert Warrior. I've got some similar ones, not in red, but I do have some similar units to that one. Oh, one of these dudes. You often see these guys in the rifts. So let's see, what else do we have? 3-star warrior, let's try one of these rares. And then we'll take a look at the ones that I've opened up over here and see if they're any good. Another Guardian type. Desert Guardian. That one might actually be a bit of a duplicate. I have to check. The team throws you a Guardian unit for finishing one of the levels. So right now, here's what's going on with my roster. My primary is still my regular Eddie. He's now up to 3 stars, and in combat he toggles with Wickerman Eddie, who's at 4 stars. This Desert Marauder kicks a lot of ass. I like this guy a lot. This perfect hit status is great for when you have characters that are tough to get perfect hits with because maybe they have a fast timer, or you're constantly attacking people on the exact opposite side of the field from that character, which sometimes makes lining up the circle really tough. But his basic ability is based off of his special stat, and has a pretty decent chance to crit. The chains move I don't get to use that much because it's a very, very high cost, but it seals the enemy and it seals the caster. The benefit is that it seals the target for longer than it seals the caster. The Rocket Dog, man. One of my guest Eddies has this up as his guest. And he serves out the Rocket Dog, and I fell in love with that dude's Rocket Dog. This thing, I just call this thing a murder beast. His AoE is strong. No, not the gold. So he's got a passive of grants lifesteal status to all allies at the start of battle. This is so good for missions where you need to finish with high health. Rocket Dogs, do what you can to get a Rocket Dog. You will love them. War Machine, so this is an AoE that hits everybody. And I don't see the bleed go off too often. But then again, I don't particularly look for it, but just great default attack. And then he has a chance to stun, and the damage is based off of max hit points. This guy is also pretty cool, my 3-star undead allied soldier. He's a good healer. He drains fury on his normal attack, and he does a heal all for 5 fury units. My Wicker Dog of Night he's still in there as a primary, but now he's begun to only show up for less tough missions, while as the Rocket Dog and the Desert Marauder are in for a lot of the more advanced missions now. Was working on this Burning Mummy Dog a little bit. He's okay. Not the most to write home about. These pumpkins from Halloween actually do a decent job. They have a reasonable amount of hit points compared to the Pharaoh faces and everything, and their chance to get an extra turn with this, the 30% chance to trigger additional attacks, it's really good. it gets up there. This guy is relatively new to me, the allied soldier, but I haven't used him a whole lot. Deals magic damage to all enemies, so he's another AoE, and he is based off of max hit points, and he has a chance to increase attack. Magic of allies. And this reflect shield is pretty handy. This guy is going to be worth a little bit of time and effort. Demon Dog. Here's the new guy, the Golden Sun that I picked up. Seemingly okay amount of hit points to start with. Let's see his abilities. Deals physical damage to all enemies, 20% chance to critically. So another AoE guy, and another AoE for Fury, and a chance to reduce healing. I can't say reduced healing is something I've truly needed yet, but it's nice to have. Desert Warrior, we picked him up too. Deals true damage for each harmful effect on the enemy. Pretty cool. Mad Dance. Deals physical damage to a single target. Inflicts permadeath for 2 turns. 30% chance. Permadeath. There are rift enemies that do that. That is a neat ability to have, because there are definitely some resurrectors out there. Desert Guardian. Deals additional true damage for dots. Chance to silence the enemy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I bet you he is identical to the one the story gave me. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell this 2-star one now. Just because I have the 3-star one, so why choke out the roster a little bit? So those Pharaoh Masks, that's these guys. I was talking about them earlier on. I mean, 2-star, 29 out of 40, still only 320 hit points. These guys get their asses kicked. They've got some fun abilities, but they just die like chumps pretty badly. We still have 2 more to take a look at over here. But I want to get that cell out of the way first. 2-star Desert Guardian. Is that you? I think that's going to be you. Yes, okay. Four-star. No, he's not 4-star. He's only 2-star. Or is higher. Or is max. Whatever. That's the dude. Not that you get a lot from selling people, but it's, you know, it's nice to keep the roster trimmed so you don't have to keep on extra slots. As I scroll by, does this not look like Skeletor from 80s He-Man? I mean, like, as I'm just scrolling by over here, it looks like fucking Skeletor. Undead Rescuer. Very neat looking LED fans there as his weapons. Kind of interesting. Deal random damage to a single target. That's new. 25% chance to gain extra turn. 35%. Wow. This is a powerful dude. Increase attack for 3 turns. Increase. Doom deals. Wow. Nice! This guy has a whole lot of brand new shit here, and he is strong. I like that. This guy kind of looks like a Green Goblin. Soulless Demon. Deals magic damage to all enemies. Chance to gain invincibility. That's the first player character I've seen for that. Increased magic. Magic resistance. Both of these guys are pretty good. I would say Soulless Demon strikes me as potentially a little bit more defensive, but this Undead Rescuer's abilities are just cool. Seems like there's a lot of sustain for that guy. Alright, so let us run a Cosmos battle over here. So I've actually unlocked up to number 4. But I'm just going to do a little bit of a weaker one right now. Probably would murder face all those units with this team. So I'm going to drop out him. Let's bring in Skeletor. And we can bring in one more. This could be risky considering they're level 1s, but Rocket Dog will probably carry for the team, and certainly the Yeti. Okay. So, since they're red, I'll switch Eddie to blue. I have a feeling Rocket Dog is gonna be, yeah, Rocket Dog's gonna be a huge carry. And you see the lifesteal pop up over there. I'm gonna get the rescuers in on something first. I took a revenge hit. Not bad damage for AoE. Rocket Dog will finish everything off. Nox is playing this a little bit laggy, so my timing's just gonna be complete shit. So now this is an example of people who res. So this is where it would be really handy to have that anti-res. Let's see if we can doom the boss. No, didn't seem to. That's pretty solid damage considering he's a level 1. I mean, that just took off about half from the little underlings there. That was pretty good damage. He did res him. Let's have the new guys do a little bit more work. Oh, there's the invincibility. That's pretty cool. Didn't take a lot before we saw that proc. Yeah, gotta admit, I like Skeletor and the Purple Green Goblin over there. They are both pretty fun. Decent rewards, too. I just feel like I get so many interesting characters in this game, and I feel that all of their abilities come in handy somewhere, that I feel like I'm turning into I just want to hug all the cats girl. If you've ever seen that video, it's clearly a fake. It was done as this kind of cute blonde girl for quote-unquote a singles site, and she's like, oh, I love all the cats, and I just want to hug all the cats. Like, she starts crying over it and everything, and it's hysterical. But that's what I feel like when I go through this roster. It's like, man, I don't want to get rid of any of these guys. They all have interesting abilities. I just want, like, flat duplicates, so it's easy to get rid of them. Let's drop Skeletor off, and let's get in one of these dudes. You just kick too much ass. So, yeah. Now, I don't... This Buck guy and this Kale over here, I'm not too sure what mob that is. Let's see if I can find out. An Angel of Fear, is that what it is? Deals 3 strikes for true damage, stun with each strike. Wow. Deals 2 hits of physical damage. That is... Allies gain extra turn if your team gets the first kill. Whoa! Ooh, that is a powerful unit. I hope I encounter one of those. I like that. I wonder if they're from the new packs or not. Wherever they are, I must find one. Wherever you are, I have a specific set of skills. I will find you, and I will acquire you. Alright, so we get to check out the floaty units here. Pretty strong damage again. Plus, I mean, I'm happy that this game continues to do well and gets new content. This is a game that I would just like to see succeed. It's not based in a universe where everything has already been written for it. This is a brand new universe where they can do so much with this and have it be innovative and have it not be like Star Wars Galaxies, where everything's kind of laid out for you, or a DC game, or a Marvel game. I appreciate the game for that fact. So, their continued run of new content, and more than just, oh, here's a sale, here's a chance to get a high-powered unit. The fact that there will be new units that have never been available to you before, and potentially new missions and everything like that. That makes me happy. So I think Red Floaty Guy is going to be pretty strong when bumped up in levels. Yeah, that one was a little early. He's doing some pretty good damage, too. I'm happy with all the guys that I've pulled out of the shards today. Not disappointed in any of them. That just kind of looks like he has a knife stuck in his head. Nice amount of gold. Good runes. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll wrap up the video after doing that hidden mission on hard. And I'll swap in some other characters over here. So let's get this Angel of Death as a guest. Let's see what that does. And what else are we gonna bring? That's probably a good carry right there. We can probably bring a weaker unit and not have to worry about it too much. Let's bring this Guardian. This game and Oz they've impressed me. They're really fun. I enjoy both of those. And the DC Comics Legends one, honestly, is in third place compared to these two. Wow. That is one ugly motherfucker over there. The DC game just isn't doing it for me quite as much as these are. Oh, that's a fast circle. That was a fast target. Got an extra turn. Oh, is that... Yeah, that's the passive of getting the first kill. Still my turn because of the extra turns, which is nice. Alright, so he got his ass kicked a bit there. But he is a level 1. He's not going to have a lot of hit points. So for this round, I'm going to convert Eddie. Damn, those extra turns are handy. That would make some tough missions a hell of a lot easier. Let's switch you back. Much easier to do those on touchscreens than it is with the mouse. Alright, AoE will probably take care of him, so... Nice. I wonder if Eddie can get an extra turn off of hitting his special. You know, you get the good luck of getting an extra turn from hitting his fist move, and then get an extra turn from that Bat Angel over there. That would be incredibly overpowered if you could stack those like that. And have your Eddie act 3 times in a round. That would be pretty ridiculous if and when PvP shows up, I think. Good gold, evolution shards, and evolution runes. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so we definitely had a good haul today in this. I like what I opened up. I like what I gained from my my missions over here. Let's see what challenges I've got for the day. Use the souls to summon 5. That's where it's handy to let your crappy shards build up a little bit. Just open them for the daily, even if you just wind up turning around and selling them because they suck. That's fine. So, Battlefield is what I'm on now. Opened that recently. There is Underworld, which was originally marked as coming soon, but that seems to be available now. And Night City's coming soon, and of course Arena says it will be released eventually. So, there you go, guys. There is Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast. There is opening up several of the Brave New World packs and everything. And if you're playing the game, let me know. And let me know what you think about it compared to some of the other mobile games that are out there now in a similar genre. Peace out, everybody.